Hey everybody, it's Patricia and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do another Chatty Get Ready with me. If you guys are new here, what I do is I just put on my makeup and tell you what's going on with my life. Sometimes I tell you what I'm doing with my makeup and sometimes I don't. So let's just get started. I've done my skincare, put my eye drops in, all good to get started. So yeah, I have this CoverGirl. I'm just gonna keep using this CoverGirl. I have it set down on my table. I swear these are smaller than they used to be. I mean, I just bought that just a few months ago and I've used other foundations with it and I've used half of this up already. I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and use it though. Let's get it used. I need to get a, hold on a second. I got me a basket to put my dirties in because I'm about to use this brush and I feel like this probably won't need to go in the dirties after I use it, so I'll probably need to clean some brushes. So anyway, let's get started. I did like a little lightweight chemical peel. You know, it's nothing major. I didn't go to a dermatologist or anything. I did a little chemical peel and this morning my face was a little flaky, so I hope I did I did a scrub, but I did nothing harsh. I did a very easy scrub and got the flakes off, I hope. So if my face looks a little flaky, that little chemical peel must have worked. So yay. A little flaky. I also am filming much. Oh, I'm blurry. Don't blur. I'm filming much later than normal. Guys, last night I went to bed at 9:30 and I read for about 30 minutes and went to sleep. I woke up about 2, which I normally wake up around 2 every night, and went to the bathroom, went back to bed, went back to sleep, and then I woke up. It was 10:30 this morning. 10:30. My normal time of getting up is around 7. It was 10:30. Wow. I don't know what happened. I guess I was tired. I don't sleep well anyway. So, but yeah. But that has thrown my day off. I need to do some filming today. I'm filming this with you guys and I have to come up with some other ideas. Need to film today. Need to film for my other channel. I didn't film on there last week because of all the stuff going on in my life with the hurricane. So I didn't film. Let me grab something over here. No, I don't think I want that one. I'll use my CoverGirl. I'm trying to use it up. Well, I'm not actively trying to use it up, but I'm working on it. It's getting low. You guys know my family in Asheville. I'm just going to say I don't have any updates for you. I haven't talked to anybody. Last I heard, that's dirty. Last I heard from anybody up there, I got some texts on Thursday, I believe. And then I had texted my mother-in-law back. And then I got a text from her on Friday saying she didn't know when I would get that text because their cell service went back out, is out again. So, that's the last I've heard. I haven't bothered to try to reach them, especially if their cell service is out. I figure if they need me, they'll contact me. If they want to chat with us, they'll contact us. We'll just leave it at that. But I haven't heard from anybody technically since Thursday. And it's Wednesday now, so I guess everything is good. I knew their house was fine and they were fine. The only thing, I've been checking a few things about Asheville, and I'm trying not to do that. Yesterday and today, I have not actively checked anything about what's going on in Asheville. But I do know Asheville water system was shot before this ever happened. Asheville water system has been in a bad shape for decades. I remember back in the 90s, my first husband and I, we went to Hendersonville for a weekend because they were shutting all of Asheville's water system down. Is a bump. Asheville's water system down to do some work on it. So Asheville wasn't going to have water for an entire weekend, so we just went out of town. And then, excuse me. Sorry guys, real life. My son took the trash out. I guess when he shut the door, it made a bump, and my guard dog was on alert. He's now out of the room in case my son has to do any other things. He can see that it's Nathan, and he won't interrupt us again. Now, let's talk about the city of Asheville's water. The water system has needed repairs for years, and I feel like all they've done is band-aid it, you know? And so when I was still living with my in-laws when I was in between houses, before I moved down here, we had a water crisis. And I think it was about a week we were without water in Asheville. What water we did have, we had to boil. It was pretty bad. And I think they just band-aided it. And now with this storm, it's destroyed. All of Asheville's water system is destroyed. They're bringing in they're having to rebuild Asheville's water system. So if you're in the city of Asheville, you have no water. And that would be my family. All my family's in the city limits of Asheville. So none of them have water. And so I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen there. The water system sucks. So maybe they'll get something nice. I'm not a fan of the mayor of Asheville. She's been the mayor for a while now. I'm not a fan of her. I don't personally know her, but I don't like how she's running the city. And I think where she's tried to cheat her way around is coming to the forefront, especially with the homeless situation. She didn't do anything about the homeless situation, and it just got bigger and bigger. And now I joined a group on Facebook where people are actively looking for their loved ones. And I have to tell you, I bet 8 out of 10 of the posts are from people out of town trying to find loved ones who were homeless in Asheville. It's sad. It's sad because they lived, and you read I'm looking for this person last seen living in a tent down by the river. Yeah, absolutely. And I think from what I've heard, what I've gathered, I just hear bits and pieces, you know, I'm not there. But what I've heard is the numbers of the dead are not accurate, because someone said they are not counting the dead. They are finding that they have not been able to identify. Is that right? I don't think so. I think if you find someone who has passed away, they need to be counted. Whether someone's missing them or not does not matter. I think it'll come out in the end just how horrific the Asheville homeless situation was. And I'm not exaggerating, people. I am not. I live right here within a 20-minute drive of the capital of South Carolina, Columbia. And since I've lived here a year and a half, I think I've seen maybe 3 homeless people. I would see 3 homeless people standing in one spot in Asheville with hundreds all around. I'm not exaggerating about the homeless situation. There's articles out there about tourists who've come to Asheville and walked downtown, but along the sidewalks inside the little, what do you call those, vestibules of a store, you know, old stores and stuff that have cool shops and stuff in them. Well, they did. Inside there would be homeless people laying and urinating on the street, and I mean, you could smell it. They're just, the situation's bad. People had stopped coming to Asheville. because of that. I mean, the Biltmore House still brought people, but it's bad. It's bad. And I think this tragedy is going to bring to light just how bad it was. I think maybe she's tried, this is just me, I don't know, I'm just telling you my opinion. I think she's been trying to hide how bad the homeless situation was in Asheville. You can't hide it. You can only cover stuff up for so long, but shit's gonna stink. My opinion. Okay, enough of that. I don't want to talk about that anymore. Nothing I can do about it. And another hurricane hitting tonight, or in the morning, or here, what's the name, Milton, hitting Florida. Our friend Clara is in the path, and I think she was going to evacuate. I can't remember, she's going to one of her children's homes. I don't know if it was a son or a daughter. I'm sorry, I can't remember. But she's gone to one of their houses, so I know she'll be okay. It's awful, but I know a lot of people in Florida because I used to live in Florida, but I know people in the Orlando area. I have friends that live in New Smyrna Beach. I have family in Jacksonville, and I have a lot of friends in South Florida. So, yeah, been thinking about them today because this is a bad hurricane. All right, let's put some makeup on my eyes. Oh, let's put some primer on my eyes. Oh, MAC paint pots. They're getting low. They're getting low. I don't need to repurchase yet. So let's put this on. All right. There we go. Now we're ready to put eyeshadow on. And I'm going to use my new Haunted Europe palette because I just got this. They just came out with a brand new palette. It's Chicago Speakeasy. Oh, looking at it, I love it. $59. I can't buy it now. I'm hoping like their other palettes, it'll be around a while and I can get it later, but I just bought this one and the other small one. I can't buy another eyeshadow palette right now. It'll have to wait. So anyway, here are the colors I'm working with. Let's play in these shades here. So I'm gonna go with this one right here, right now. Ghost River. So let's see, anything going on in my life. My nose itches. Nothing really. This is going to be a slow weekend. My son has 2 movies to see and he wants to eat at Wendy's. So Saturday night dinner is Wendy's because they have the new Krabby Patties. The whole SpongeBob thing going on at Wendy's. So we're going to have Wendy's. I guess I'll have a Krabby Patty for dinner Saturday. And I don't have anything going on this week. Next week, my mother-in-law was supposed to go to the beach and then stop by here, but I don't think so. I don't know what she's going to do, but I don't think so. And then a week from Friday, we have tickets to go see a concert here in Camden, and I am excited about it. The weekend, not this coming weekend, but the next weekend. What am I going to do now? I think we'll go with this one right here. We're having in Camden, it's a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, is the Southern Gothic Festival. Yeah, Southern Gothic Festival. I never thought I'd see something like that in Camden, but that's going to be next weekend. And Friday night, it starts off with a storyteller, which our tickets include the storyteller, telling stories about the South and famous, haunted kind of things. And then after that is the concert, and the band It's a husband and wife, I believe, from Greenville, South Carolina, and their name is Valentine Wolfe. Wolfe with an E. And they dress goth, and they put the lyrics to Edgar Allan Poe's poems, and who else did they do? Emily Dickinson, I think. They make like gothic songs out of them. So anyway, it should be interesting. I'm excited to go see it. And since we moved here, we haven't gone to see bands because we don't have. There's no music scene here like there is in Asheville. There is apparently in Columbia, but we just don't ever go over there. It's a little far sometimes just to hear the music. And mainly over there in Columbia, it's college. It's a lot of college kids, so. But yeah, we're excited to go hear some music for a change. And there's going to be all kinds of lectures on Saturday. Some famous authors. I forgot this one guy's name. Nathan knows who he is. Nathan doesn't know him. Nathan knows who he is. He wrote a book and it was turned into a movie on Netflix, but that coincides with Nathan's movie times, so we're not gonna listen. There's going to be one of the lawyers, I think, from the Murdoch case going to be discussing that. Also, all kinds of things going on Saturday. And then Sunday, they're having haunted tours of Camden. I thought about that. I think the tickets were only like $10 a piece. But I'm not sure how far they're going to walk and how many stairs is included. I don't do well yet. I'm getting my stamina back, but I don't do well yet with all that. So I chose not to. Maybe next year if they do it. But yeah, kind of excited. Kind of excited about Southern Gothic Festival. Yeah. Kind of neat. Alright. Kind of different, right? Okay. I think now I'm going to go in with this navy blue here. And what's the name of that? Black Forest. I have been to the actual Black Forest. Yeah, I've actually been there. When I went to Germany. I'm just going to dab that on the corners here. I always do my makeup the same way. I need to figure out a new way to do my makeup. Although, I like how it looks when I do it that way. You know, it's just kind of how I've always done it. I don't know. I'm kind of blend the edges here. Up here a little bit. I dreamt my sister called me last night. In my dream, my sister called me in my dream. And I was excited to hear from her. The phone rang. I said hello. And she says, hey, like she always does. And I was like, oh, I'm so glad to hear from you. Is this a good number for you? Can I reach you here? And that's all I remember. I haven't spoken to my sister since the hurricane. I have texted with her, but I haven't spoken to her. I like this kind of bluish gray. Blue Castle. I don't know Blue Castle. Let's see. I'm going to get a kind of a detail brush here. I'm going to put Blue Castle on the inner. Like I always do. This is just how I always do it. I do like these blues. They're not a in-your-face blue. They're blue grays, kind of. Very pretty. Very pretty. I like how they make my eyes pop. Pretty nice. I'm going to take this same Blue Castle and go under my lower lash line. Make it maybe a little more smokier than normal. Look at that. Where's that? My eyelash. Looks like a gray eyelash. Do you get gray eyelashes? That's what that looks like. I think it is. I'm going to blend it out a little more. If you can hear the birds, I have my windows open today. Our high today is 78. I figure, well, that's good. Turn the air off, open the windows. Have ceiling fans going all through the house. Kind of air the house out, you know? I really like to have the windows open. But the birds are singing. I like that. That's pretty. Let me look at some. That's the big bad wolf. Let's put that in the middle. I don't think it's shiny enough for me, but it's a pretty shimmer. There you go. Big bad wolf. That's okay. I'm going to take my little detail brush and clean it out. I'm going to go in with Hoya, HOIA-BACIU Forest. I don't know what that is. I don't know where that is. I'm going to take a little of that on my detail brush and do my inner corner just to give me a little shine there. And then I'm going to pick a shimmer that I normally wouldn't pick to go with. It gives me vampire eye looks. I feel vampires. But there's purple. I don't think that's deep enough. I wonder if Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Let's put Bloody Mary over here. That is definitely vampire looks. But no, it's not deep enough. But I gotta do both sides because I've now done it. Yeah, that's not deep enough. Okay, Highgate Cemetery. That's in London. I'm gonna, oh yes, there we go. I'll show you this color. Just a second. Yeah. I would like to go to Highgate. That's where George Michael is buried, by the way. That one right there. That green. That looks cool. Halloween vibes for sure, don't you think? I want to take a fluffy brush. Let me find one. Make sure it's clean. It is. And I'm going to go into this shimmer right here on a fluffy brush and just, I don't want to transfer a ton of shimmer. That's why I'm using a fluffy brush. I just want a bit of shimmer up here. Just a little bit. Not too crazy. There we go. I like that. Put some mascara on. That looks nice. I like that. That makes a nice evening eye look, doesn't it? Go out in the evenings. Ooh, I might wear this eye look to go hear Valentine Wolfe. They have a YouTube channel. I will link it down below so you can go see. To tell you the truth, I got the tickets before I even knew what they sounded like. I just was excited. It's somebody playing, it's gothic, it's Halloween. Yeah, sign me up. Oh, and also I got tickets the other day. I don't know how many of you all are familiar. If you've ever seen the TV show Impractical Jokers, my family loves that show. Loved it for years and years. One of the guys from Practical Jokers, Sal Volcano, he's on tour, or going to be on tour. He's coming to Charlotte. So I got Brian and Nathan tickets, and I think that's next month in November. It's before Thanksgiving. They're going to go see Sal in Charlotte. I didn't need to see Sal in Charlotte. Save that money. I'd rather take that money for that ticket and buy me an eyeshadow palette. Nah, I didn't need to see Sal. There's a skip. Some of the older videos, they used to talk about this guy Larry. There is no Larry. They would just yell out Larry, you know. So I think it was our last time at the Magic Kingdom, our last visit there. We were riding the People Mover, and I just out of the blue just looked out over the sea of people and just started screaming, Larry! I said, come on, Nathan. And Nathan and I, we yelled for Larry. Brian joined in. People thought we were looking for someone we knew named Larry, and they never paid us any attention, and we just thought it was so funny. We just yelled out Larry for no reason whatsoever. That was fun. Okay, now let's put some blush on. I've got Lunar Beauty right here. This is their Moon Prism palette. There's the shades. I actually think I'm gonna go with this one right up here, Spacey, and it's spelled like Kevin Spacey's name. I'm just gonna pop that on. Okay, and cross my nose a little bit. There we go. Now I've got this ColourPop highlighter. I don't think I'm gonna put highlighter on my cheeks. I think just a little on my nose. My fingers real good. Just a tiniest bit. I have to say, I like my neighborhood. At our old house, it was like constantly, our street was so busy. It was so packed with houses and just so busy. And here, we're the very back road of this neighborhood. You have no reason to be on our street unless you live on our street. And then we've got 2 ways in, so really maybe half the traffic will come down to my street. So I rarely have traffic on my street. It's nice. It's really nice to not have all that traffic. Okay, you know what? I didn't grab a lip. What is wrong with me? Because you know why? They're not in where I can reach them. Let me go get a lip. Okay, I'm back. I think I did leave a lip liner. I think I might use it. The lip I picked was my Huda Beauty in Third Date. And I have this lip liner I used the other day. I can't read. What brand? Beauty Vault. I think I'll overline my lips again and put Third Date on. Okay. Okay, just a little bit, doesn't go too crazy. I need to rotate lipsticks. I need to come up with an idea. My friend Jessica, on her channel, she does a makeup basket. I think I might do that. Not with everything, but just with some certain items. And use them for the week. Purchase them. Pick them ahead of time. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. So, there we go. Y'all, thanks for joining me today and listening to me ramble and rant, and I appreciate it so much. If you are new here, I would really love it if you would subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them down below. And if you have time, please give me that thumbs up. That really helps my channel a lot. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.